This is Sabotage Plugged In, where we talk about gaming news, current events, and conspiracies. Sounds like something you'd enjoy? Stick around. What's going on, guys? Metson and Sabotage here. Welcome to Sabotage Plugged In, episode 6 this week. I'm here with three of my good friends who have been on here before. We'll start with Why So Mad, Bro. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
Alright, we also got X-Play Pictures
Yo.
and The Essential Element.
What's going on, guys? Let's have a sabotage. I'm joking. What's up, guys?
Alright, so
I
anyways...
thought I said no gay intros.
Alright. Yeah, anyways, this week we're going to start off with kind of, I guess, the biggest news you could say, and that would be the Xbox One announced their release date, which is November 22nd, worldwide. So we'll start with Why So Mad, Bro. Opinions on that?
The thing that's pissing me off about this year is that Xbox has come out and said that they're releasing it worldwide on one day, and that's pissing me off because PS4, I have to wait a week until I can get my hands on it. Yeah, That's gonna piss me off so much.
Why does it piss you off? Is a week really that much of a difference? Is there something that's what's making you mad about this?
Because, like, I don't know. It pisses me off that like I'm not gonna be one of the first people to get it. Like I'm gonna be like the back of the line kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I got you. All right,
Yeah,
X-Play?
that's
I feel the same, that we have to wait a week, and it's like other people are going to get it, and I'm going to be like, oh, you're getting it first. I wish I could have had it around the same time as you.
So you guys are mainly talking about like the PS4 though, aren't you? Because you're saying people around the world are getting it before you, but does it piss you off how the Xbox is doing it one day around the world? Should the PS4 have done the same thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Satchel Element?
Well, I reckon, you know what? There's things that Sony has done that have been good, and there's things that Xbox has done what's been good, this is one of them.
Yeah.
Like, Xbox has got an advantage of selling more consoles because of this, but it depends really. If they just want to get the games and play it early, if they're in another, like for instance, if people in UK wanting to get their hands on next-gen consoles as fast as possible, they'll go for the Xbox, just because of that one thing.
I got you.
But personally, in a way it helps people, and in a way it doesn't, because you can, people who's trying to get the money and, like, you know what I mean, will have more time for them to get it in the UK. Yeah. But my opinion, for the people who's already got the money and they're ready to buy their consoles and they want to move on from the old consoles they're using, it's a letdown, a big letdown.
Do you think that the release date is going to make a difference between what console people are going to buy?
There's there's definitely one person in this world who is going to let that happen. So you can't really say.
So you say it will or might. Why So Mad, Bro? Go ahead.
who are you talking about?
I'm saying, do you think that
No. What's the Essential Element?
Yo.
Who's gonna be that persuade the guy?
No, I'm saying there's going to be.
He's just saying there's like thousands of people.
Who's gonna be the Xbox One
right,
over the PS4
you're
just
saying
because
in
it's
general.
coming out on the day it would come out.
Isn't PS4 coming out before Xbox anyway? Like over here, because it's the
What is the
29th.
release date
no?
for it?
It's for PS4. It's North America November 15th, in the UK November 29th, but Xbox One is the 22nd, so it falls right in the middle. So it'd be before in UK, but it'd be after in North America.
But I'm sorry, like, at the moment, PS4 has got so much to offer for me as, like, a gamer in an individual, that it has more to offer me because, I don't know, I like the whole idea of a PS4. Like, I'm not really in tune with what they're doing with the
Alright, but
the
what about
Xbox.
this? Alright, people are going to be buying both of them. Sorry about that. People are going to be buying both of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, some people. I suppose they buy the Xbox
Yeah, I'll
One
eventually
and say, well, I've already bought Xbox One. I'm having fun with it. I don't feel like getting a PS4 anymore. And they lose a sale for that.
So you're saying that the release date's not a big deal?
No, I'm saying that it could be a big deal to some people.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So
I know what you're saying. So you're saying they
themselves
buy an
the-
Xbox One and they were thinking of buying both, but they were having so much fun with the Xbox One, there's no point in getting a PS4.
Yeah, that's my
All
point.
right, cool. Well, we'll go with following opinions around. Wassam Adro, we'll start with you. Go ahead and tell us what you think about the Xbox One release date.
I think they're heading in a really good direction. Releasing it worldwide at like one date, but I still think at the end of the day, PS4 is gonna come out on top.
All right, X-Play.
I think that they did good for releasing it on the same day worldwide, but I still think people are just going to want to wait for the PS4
Okay.
because they'll think it'll be better.
Yep. And the Essential Element.
Well, they've, in a way, they've earned some more customers than what they already had by releasing it earlier than the PS4 in the UK, obviously, and they're putting it out everywhere on the same date. So they're going to be getting customers because it's practically the same console. They do practically the same things, except for maybe one more expensive than the other.
Yeah.
And people might be willing to put the money into it and get the actual expensive one and get it earlier in the United Kingdom.
Hold up, sorry. Can you just comment about what you just said about they're meant to be the same thing?
They are practically the same thing. They play the same games.
But didn't at E3 Xbox turn around and said Xbox One would be more of an entertainment system, and if gamers want to go with just a game and not have all the possible extras you could? Did they not say that?
The Xbox made it. No. What Microsoft was trying to do is get not just gamers to get their console, but they wanted to make it. They wanted to own your living room. That's what they wanted. They wanted it to be kind of like your DVR, your whole. It's more of an entertainment system, whereas the PS4 is more of just an actual gaming system. That's just the way I look at it.
Well, if you look at it,
Xbox One come out in just a limited gaming option as well?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
But if you look at it, they've got the gaming sector and they've got the entertainment side. But most people who buy a console is for the gaming, and wherever you got the internet on a console, you will have all the entertainment on the console as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it makes sense.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, the second topic for today, guys, is Call of Duty Ghosts. This week, the Infinity Ward manager tweeted out and said the quick scoping has been there's no quick scoping in Call of Duty Ghosts. So I guess we'll start with X-Play. What do you think about that?
I just think how would they take quick scoping out? Like, is it going to be harder for them to aim, or how would that work?
I have no idea. My theory was. You can't really when you're aiming you can't shoot the gun, that's the way I can I don't know how that would work, if that's even possible. But then again, well, actually I want to hear your guys' opinion first. We'll start with we'll go ahead with Why So Mad Bro. What do you think about taking out quick scoping?
To be honest, when I play Call of Duty I don't quick scope anyway because I can't, because I'm shit. But so for me, them taking out quick scoping is no big deal. But what I reckon they're gonna do is that you have to be fully scoped in for you to be able to shoot the gun. So there's no in between shots and stuff.
Yeah. All right, Essential Element, what do you think?
To be honest, Black Ops 2, they nearly messed it all up anyway by quick scoping, because if you don't aim in enough, your bullet goes the opposite way where the gun is facing.
When you say that was the case with Black Ops, though? Because I know a lot of people said Black Ops quick scoping was broken, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it was getting worse on Black Ops 2 as well.
Okay.
If you take a gun and you shoot it, you will see the bullet go literally flying off to the right somewhere, and you will think, "What the fuck? What is happening here?" Yeah. But what they can do is, if you shoot it without aiming fully in, the accuracy of the gun's crap because the gun is moving in at the same time. So your aim will just fly off, and you would not hit your shot. So you therefore have to aim in and hold your breath and stuff like that to take your shot.
Yeah. Do you guys feel that quick scoping was overpowered? Like you would run up and then all of a sudden, bam, you die. Do you guys think that was annoying?
Yeah.
Or...
That was really annoying. Like you'd be playing and you'd run it, and all of a sudden someone would just run in front of you and quick scope you, and you'd be like, "How am I supposed to kill you?"
Can I just put I want to say one thing about this? Alright. My point of this was, I used to love doing it. I used to love just running around with intervention and just when I see someone, just aiming, shoot them, and they're dead straight away. But in close combat, it is really fucking frustrating.
Yeah,
I have to swear.
Well, definitely,
that, because you're just standing in front of someone and you're running around with your light machine gun. You're just going everywhere, and everyone's dying, and you're killing them, and you've nearly got your what
Visa
nuclear or whatever.
Oh, I got you.
And someone just comes up in front of you and just no scopes you and you're dead, one bullet.
Well, yeah,
You're
that's
like,
kind of the thing they're trying to eliminate here is you can't get those lucky shots. You actually have to be you have to actually use a sniper for what it's made for, and you have to look long range. And I think, in my opinion, it's a good thing. But I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that, especially those like trick shotters. They're gonna hate that. But I don't
Do you
know.
know what I reckon? Do you know what I reckon they should do with Call of Duty?
What should they do?
I reckon, like in Battlefield, if you shoot up, the bullet dips and stuff,
That
depending
would be
on
pretty cool.
how far the
Yeah,
bullet's
it's called
going.
what is it?
Yeah,
Bullet drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I also think that should be implemented into Call of Duty, and I also think it should depend on what the wind is. So if the wind is going like, say, 5 miles an
To
hour
the right.
in the left
Yeah.
direction,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to like kind of aim. So it's harder for snipers.
Yeah.
So and then it brings the whole game into the center of the match.
It
so
makes
it's
it more
of a
realistic.
hardcore,
but
yeah,
Luke,
mosh pit.
but Luke, if
Yeah.
you was to do that, the whole concept of Call of Duty beginning to be fast paced would just go downhill from there.
I think
Because
the
people
feature
are
you're
gonna have
talking
to
about.
start playing slowly and thinking about all of this stuff about, oh, the wind's blowing right, so I have to take my shot facing right or some bullshit like that. It's going to be harder for them to do
I
that.
think what
Yeah, for
what
snipers.
Luke's saying, that sounds more like a Battlefield thing. With Battlefield they're trying to get realistic things and the bullet drop, and I could see them putting in the weather and wind thing. But if they did put in Call of Duty, I think that would be something interesting to see, especially for snipers.
No, not really, because like, what? They're going to have to start making bigger maps for
Yeah.
giving it the
And it will
bullet
slow
time to
down
drop.
the game
So, yeah, that's what I'm
dramatically.
trying to say. They're trying to speed up Call of Duty in general, but it's all going to start going down
Yeah,
here
but
and
like,
slow and shit.
but for Call of Duty is like audience. So say, because you know how all the audience want like fast paced and shit.
Yeah.
If you put a sniper in there and you have to calculate all this shit, everyone's gonna be like, oh, actually no, well, fuck that then. I don't want to do sniping because that's gonna take too much of my time. I'm just gonna grab an MP5, run into the middle of the map, and get as many kills as I want. So
That's a bit stupid because if you look at it, a sniper's meant to be going like God knows how fast and it's going. You're aiming in and shit like that. You're taking your time, but what's stopping it from having a normal gun and the bullet dipping from that normal gun?
well, because you're closer.
Yeah, but not necessarily.
I don't I don't know, but I mean, in general, we're gonna have to move on here. 10 seconds around each. Watch some ad, bro. What do you think about Call of Duty taking away the quick scoping?
I think it's alright. I don't really care about the quick scoping, so it doesn't really affect me at all.
All right, X-Play.
Not too bothered in the first place. I don't really do quick scoping that much.
All right, and Essential Element.
Like I'm not bothered as long as it helps it from being close range firing as well with a sniper. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So we're gonna move on here and watch some ad, bro. I know this is a game that you seem to be interested in, which was actually you can go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. This week was it this week it was
Yep, it
released,
was
yeah?
September 3rd.
Yep, September 3rd, Rome Total War 2 was released. This is the sequel to Rome Total War.
So
this is
kind
a
of explain to us
PC-only game.
what's something you do in this game. What's the goal or the point?
Okay,
of it?
so you build your empire. So you're in ancient Rome. You have to build your empire up from the ground. Kind of develop your army, trade with other cities, and essentially dominate the whole of Rome.
Yep. So you said it was a what is it, a PC only game?
Yeah, it's a PC only game. It's a bit like if you ever played Commander and Conqueror, or any of the Red Alerts, then kind of games.
Okay. Well,
It's
we actually saw this game at E3, so maybe if you guys who are watching saw the game, then that's what we're talking about. I don't know if you guys, X-Player or Central Element, have anything to say about this game. No, yes.
No, I don't really know much
No.
about it.
All right, fair enough. Well, watch some ad, bro. Are you going to be getting this game, or is this just something that you noticed?
yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna be getting this game, and if it comes out on disc, because I don't buy any PC game.
Yeah, you can get a hard copy.
Steam.
I
Yeah,
think you
I'm
can
gonna
get it
get.
on Amazon for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely go out and get a hard copy of that. Then,
Interesting. You think your PC can run that?
of course.
All right, well, let's move on to the last gaming topic for today, and that is new controllers. So the reason we want to talk about this is because we were kind of thinking about, what's kind of new about 8th generation gaming, in the hardware standpoint. Now, of course, we know the console itself, but the other thing would be the controller. And we're gonna start with Why So Mad, bro. What do you think about what especially the PS4, what they did with their new controller and the touchpad and all that?
Yeah, I reckon this is going to be quite hard at first, like for the first couple of weeks maybe, because with Sony and I think it was Xbox, you've stayed with the same design since PS1. So we had the same design controller, PS1, PS2, and then of course you got into PS3 and that was wireless. But overall, it was the same size, the same shape, the same kind of, it was
the same
literally
concept,
the
yeah.
same. Yeah. But they've kind of moved away from that concept a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to adapt to it, but once you're adapted, it should be fine.
X-Play?
No, I think it's good because obviously new consoles you've got to make a new control to go along with it, and I think if they've made it fit your control, make it a lot more like nicer to hold, so you're more comfortable when you're playing your games, then yeah, sure, it's a good thing.
Yep. Essential Element? What do you think
What
about the
can I
new
say?
controllers?
They've gone from good to better
Hmm
to even more better to even better.
Do you-
And now they just took it to a whole new level and they've just tried to put in everything they've got.
Do you think the touchpad's gonna be is it gonna be a factor in gaming, or is it just gonna be kind of a gimmick? Are companies really gonna use it? Is it gonna be useful?
No.
I don't know, man. It'd probably be like something like probably like the PS button or something like that on it, or time or something like that. But other than that, even if they didn't have it, I reckon the PS4 would still be a success and it'll be better than the Xbox One or any other next-gen console.
Have you guys seen the Xbox One controller?
Yep.
It looks ugly.
In my opinion, like
I don't think it does.
I don't think it looks
In my
ugly.
opinion, it
I
does.
just feel like
I
they,
think-
they
I
didn't
think-
do enough with it.
I think the Day 1 edition looks nice.
The what?
The Day 1 edition looks nice, you said.
Day 1 edition.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
What do you
Yeah.
mean by the Day 1 edition?
Xbox has a Day 1 edition. So if you get on the first day that it comes out, this is limited edition to only the first day. If you get it when it comes out, then your controller's slightly different. So you have Chrome. You get like a Chrome D-pad. And like you just get like extra like Chrome on it.
That's
like,
pretty cool.
It's just make
Yeah, it's just Chrome makes it better.
Yeah, and then like on the controller it says Day 1 edition and that. So
Yeah.
it just overall it makes aesthetics like stand out a bit more.
Well, that's kind of interesting. But I guess we'll go around and give us our final opinions on the new excuse me controllers for the 8th generation gaming. Essential Element. We'll start with you.
I reckon they're improving, and what more? They put a screen on the control.
It's not a screen. It's like a
can't ask for no
touchpad,
more.
dude.
But they still put something on the control.
Yeah, they made it
what's
newer.
not normally there.
Yeah, makes sense. X-Play?
Wait, one more. Can I just
no,
say
go
one more
ahead.
thing?
Go ahead, finish.
Alright. See how you came from PS1, PlayStation 1, and it had none of the analog sticks? They've jumped from with none of the analog sticks to with analog sticks, without a screen to with a screen, which is epic.
Yeah, well, no, they went
It's
from
starting something
without
new.
It's not a
analogs.
screen,
then,
though.
yeah,
It's like a touchpad
Yeah,
thing.
it's a touchpad, but that's not. Yeah, whatever. All right, X-Play.
Still improving.
Yeah, they are improving. Yeah.
Alright, well, I think they've improved and they've made it a lot better. But I don't see the point of having a touchpad. Like, what's that going to help you achieve? Nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just pointless.
I know
There
what
for
you
looks.
mean, I know what you
So yeah.
All right, why so mad, bro?
I kind of feel like it's going to be really hard to. I don't think it's going to be hard to adapt to it, but I reckon at the end of the day, it's going to take you a while to adapt to it. And once you are adapted to it, I reckon from there on it would be plain sailing and everyone will get used to it.
I think it's pretty cool how they are changing it up a little bit. You know, we've had the same. What is it? They call it the DualShock design for. PlayStation's been around for what, like 15 years or something like that. So I think it's kind of cool that they are kind of changing it up. And I guess that's all we have for gaming this week. If you guys have anything else to say about it. No?
Nope.